Now we're going to begin to create some of the chords. There are 3 chords: the lateral, the medial, and the posterior chords. The lateral and the medial chords are formed from the anterior division. The posterior chords will be formed from the posterior divisions. So the first thing I'm going to do is create the lateral chord. The lateral chord is created by taking the anterior division of the upper trunk. So here's the anterior division of the upper trunk, and take the anterior division of the middle trunk. So here's the anterior division of the middle trunk, and then about an inch down, I'm going to twist those together. That's going to form the lateral chord. So I'll put a little label on that so I don't forget. That is called the lateral chord. So I will try and write lateral chord on it. All right. So I have those coming together. 2 anterior trunks, one from the upper, one from the middle. Next, I need to create the medial chord. So the medial chord is created using the anterior division of the lower trunk. So here's my lower trunk. I take my anterior division a little bit down. I'm going to just twist it again. It doesn't combine with anything else. So that is going to immediately become the medial chord. Take piece of tape so I don't lose track of that, and I'll wrap that around, and I will label that medial chord. All right. Next, I have to create my posterior chord. The posterior chord is created by putting together all of the posterior divisions: the posterior division of the upper trunk, the posterior division of the middle trunk, and the posterior division of the lower trunk. So I take the upper trunk posterior division, my posterior division of my lower trunk, and my posterior division of my middle trunk, and the posterior division of my lower trunk, and I'm going to twist all of those together. And I will label it the posterior chord. So again, I'll take a little piece of tape, wrap it around, form a little tag with it by putting the 2 sticky sides together, and we will call this the posterior chord. All right, we're almost finished. I'm going to neaten this up a little bit. Always a good idea. So straighten out, flare out my roots. So I have C5, C6, C7, C8, and T1. I have my upper, my middle, and my lower trunk. Then I have my anterior divisions all up together. The anterior division of the upper and medial trunk becomes my lateral chord. The anterior division of my lower trunk becomes my medial chord. And all the posterior divisions from all 3 of the trunks become my posterior chord.